How's it going, YouTube? I have a couple recent pickups. I picked up a few somewhat rare T206 cards, and I'll try to open this one I got recently. So, the reason I got this card, this isn't really a rare card, it's just a typical common pairing. But what's cool about this card, it's a little hard to tell with this thing in the back. You can see there's a bit of a wet sheet transfer on the back. So you can see, let me be really careful. Pairing's hair. It's kind of basically came onto the back of the card, and this is most likely they were printing out the sheets, and they must have placed a fresh sheet on top. This card was placed on top of a fresh sheet, so his hair must have kind of transferred over onto the card from another pairing card. You can kind of see his nose and his eyebrow. So it's a pretty cool card. It's pretty rare to see that. I got this for pretty cheap, and I think the buyer or the seller didn't realize he had this on the back. So I was pretty happy I picked that up. And then I picked up this art from Sovereign 350. This is a pretty tough back to get in this particular card. Sovereign 350s aren't too hard in different players, but I think there's only like a population of like 10 or 11 in this card. I had the polar bear card, but it came back authentic, so this is a good replacement for my Reds team set. And I don't know why, but some of these new PSA T206 cards have this kind of weird, I don't know, like card holder. Here's a version, the other version, the standard version, and these are both new PSA graded cards. If you look at the numbers and the holograms, I don't know why this has like a different border. I mean, they're both about the same size card. I don't know. I mean, luckily I collect T206s and SGC cases, but this would kind of bother me if I was collecting a bunch of PSAs and some of them had this weird border. Anyway, another rare card I picked up. This is a really rare card. American Beauty 350 subject. I'd say Tom Downey. These are really tough. The American Beauty 350 subjects. The 460 subjects are even tougher, but I don't know. I think this is a pretty kind of undervalued back. I mean, I paid a decent amount for this card, but it's a really tough back to get in any player. So I was happy to pick that up. I mean, it's off-centered, but this will be a nice addition to my back collection. And then I picked up another kind of a tough back. This is the Suika Perl 150 overprint. It's kind of like blocked out with the factory 649 stamp over it. And it's a Bob Ewing. This is just an example of another Suika Coral 150. And this, you can see the factory number 30 is visible, but in this version it was stamped over with the factory 649. So this makes it a kind of a little bit more of a rare Suika Perl back. But Suika Pearls in general aren't that rare. And finally I picked up another Johnny Kling for my back run, and this is the Suika Coral 350. This isn't too tough of a back to get, but it's definitely necessary for my back run collection. I think I'm at 4, I need 9. So slowly but surely I'll collect them all. But thanks for watching. Oh, another thing, I kind of have a video hack. For making a video, I've used DSLR cameras and different cameras, and they don't really work too well. But I found that if you get one of these card holders and you place like right now I'm using an iPad Mini or your iPhone, it works perfectly. You can just sort of like place it on a stand, and I don't know, it's just kind of a simple tripod hack. So that's it. Thanks for watching.